Hey guys, not long now until we launch, until we start the 28-day program. Hopefully you've all introduced yourself to me and everyone in the group now. If not, get on with it. I'm going to be strict with the 3 strikes and out rule agreement. I only want people in the group who are here to make a change and take some action. Okay, so what I kind of want you to do now is you need to have some form of measurement from now until the 4 weeks. If you're not measuring, you're kind of guessing. The amount of times people have come up to me and said, I wish I'd taken some kind of picture or I'd had some kind of measurement because I'd have realised what I've achieved. I see it all the time, so I highly recommend that we have some form of measurement going on here. Now, it doesn't have to look a certain way. That's really important. I'm not into the whole we've got to just measure people. It's got to be weight scale measurements and things like that. It doesn't have to be a certain way. Whatever works for you. What I will say, however, is if you're going to be using the scales, just be careful. I see a lot of people's weight loss efforts get self-sabotaged purely because they're using the scales. They're going by the scales. The scales often mess with people's heads. They yo-yo up and down. You never really know what you're weighing. Have you drunk more that day? Was you dehydrated the day before? Have you eaten more? Has the food been heavier? What are you actually weighing? I don't recommend you using the scales. You can. It's a good guide. Still write it down, but depending on where your mindset is with the scale weight, it could go against what it is that you're trying to achieve. So I'll leave that one up to you, but a few other ideas here are that you could do a tape measure around your waist, okay, or other parts of the area. We're not looking to lose drastic weights over this 28 days. That's not going to happen. Going to set you off in the right direction and you're going to feel a lot better. Don't expect masses of weight loss coming off in only a month, but you're likely to see some kind of change around the waist. So a waist measurement is often useful. Another way is pictures. Pictures are a good one. You could take a picture of your face. That's kind of a good one. Your face is often where your weight comes off first. If someone only ever did one thing, I'd get them to take a picture of their face, because then in 3, 4, 5 months time you look back and you see a big difference. It's the thing that most people notice in you too, because they see your face a lot. So take a picture of your face. I highly recommend that you take a picture of maybe your whole body, but you don't have to. Some people don't like doing that, but I do recommend you do, even if you just keep the pictures yourself. Again, for more stronger accountability, you can post them in the group if you're brave, or you can just send them to me. I don't mind. If you need me to be accountable for you, and send me them, and then maybe send me them in 4 weeks time and we'll see what the difference is, do that. I invite you to do that. Send me your pictures. But one of my favourites, and something that I use with everyone, even myself, is the measurement that we use with clothes. Why do we use clothes? Well, we wear them every day. It's clothes that we want to feel good in. So let's use clothes as our measurement. Clothes don't really lie. The scales can lie. They can mess with your head. But your clothes never really lie. Your clothes don't change size. You can. but your clothes don't. So there's a few ways you could do this. How do you feel and look in your current clothes? But if you want to take it a little bit further and have a more intense challenge, do you have a top, or do you have jeans, or do you have jeans and a top that you want to wear that you don't quite fit in at the moment? Maybe things are bulging out of the sides just a little bit, and they sort of fit, but you don't feel comfortable in them. This is the perfect form of measurement. Take a picture of that, and then take a picture of you in those clothes that you didn't quite feel comfortable in 4 weeks' time, and let's see what the difference is. Or you could actually go out and buy some new clothes. Go out and buy a new top, a new pair of jeans that you really, really like and you'd really love to fit in and feel awesome in. And then we'll use that. More of an incentive to fit into it because you've spent some more money on it. Just think how you'll feel in 4 weeks' time when you're fitting in it. So I recommend you do that. I invite you to do that. And that can be your form of measurement. It's almost your motivator when people say to me, oh, I've got no motivation. External motivation never works because you're constantly needing new forms of it. You read something that you feel good about, and that kind of dies after about 2 or 3 minutes. But when you've got internal inspiration, that's a different ball game. That's your motivator. So if you've got clothes that you want to fit into because you know they're going to make you feel awesome, now you've got some inspiration, and it's come from you. It's come internally. That's your driver. So there you go. Let's get a few measurements on the table. Pop them in the group. And then we've got something to really, really get excited about and inspire us for 4 weeks' time. Got any questions? Pop them below. Send me a PM. Happy to help. I'll be back with you soon. Take care.